What's up YouTube, Varnish here, and the countdown clocks are showing just mere hours now before we see the official launch of Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. And to keep us salivating over the release of this year's Call of Duty installments, Activision has provided us with some more information heading into this week's release. I'll post the Activision blog link down below in the description so you can check out the exact wording, but I'll give you a quick rundown and what I think it means for the next year of Call of Duty. A lot of the information contained in the blog post relates to the single-player campaign. They mentioned that we were going to have access to armory in the campaign, and this partially sounds like it's going to be a mix between the armory that we're used to and a collectible. The armory can contain weapon and equipment upgrades, which makes them more than just mid-session loadout changing stations. They also noted that these upgrades will persist through the campaign, so it would be worth it to us to track them down. We also got some information on what the modes past Veteran are going to look like. The two modes at the top of the difficulty list, or the bottom most likely when you're in the menus, are going to be Specialist Mode and YOLO Mode. With Specialist Mode, you'll find it's likely similar to Realistic Mode. And we now know that you will need to use nano shots to regain health, as well as needing to equip a helmet to keep you safe from headshots. Now these are both going to take up equipment slots, so be prepared. There also is going to be a lean from cover mechanic added, so let's hope it isn't clunky since we're playing a first-person shooter instead of a third-person shooter. The best part about Specialist Mode is that if you get shot in the legs, it will impact your movement. If you get shot in either arm, it will impact your ability to use equipment or aim down sights. And your weapon can be shot out of your hands. Where it gets interesting is the YOLO mode. Literally, this mode means that you only live once. And if you're going to die during the course of the campaign, you lose all of your campaign progress that you have up to this point. This means you would have to start from the very beginning of the game and would have to do Specialist Mode all over again. Now, I think this is going to bring up a point of conversation that needs to be had in regards to what current video games are designed for. Yes, there are many of you that will admit they just play Call of Duty, Battlefield, or Titanfall just for the multiplayer experience, and don't once touch the single-player campaign. And I think this addition of the Specialist and YOLO modes is the developers over at Infinity Ward trying to give reason to more players to play the single-player campaign, to breathe life into 1/3 of the whole game that people tend to ignore completely. I just hope that the storyline, acting, and overall content of the single-player campaign give us reason to play it, and to play it more than once. Now, the multiplayer information we got in this blog post is nothing new, so I won't bother going over it with you. If you want some information about salvage and weapon variants, I'll link my video I made pre-beta that contains the information you need, so click that eye up on the top right-hand corner to check it out. Finally, we got some information on Zombies in Spaceland, a mode I think will see a lot of revival over the next year with how great it is looking at this point. I have some plans to bring you Zombies content this year, so be sure to stick around the channel to catch that. Specifically, we are told a few things that will help us going into our first game. Those items are going to be find the N31L challenge robot that will allow us to pick up challenges and earn weapons and gear for completing them. They also said that we can get perks which disappear upon last stand, but we can also stack up to 5. Alongside this information that as we level up our weapons, we can add attachments to them. So this means there might be a weapon loadout option in the Zombies menu. And finally, just a friendly reminder to equip our Fate of Fortune cards in the pre-game lobby. In the Infinity Ward live stream, we saw these act as specialist type of abilities. So I'm excited to see what kind of variety we will see and the importance they play in the game. In the process of getting classes and homework out of the way earlier today, so I can be prepared to start playing this weekend after I'm done working, I decided to do a very unscientific poll on Twitter. The point of this was to see what people are thinking in regards to what game they will play most this year. Even with 47 votes, it still shows a 91% tilt towards Modern Warfare Remastered. At the end of the day, I think we are still going to see a lot of people playing Modern Warfare Remastered. And I fully expect that a good number of those people will still bounce back and forth between the new multiplayer experiences, even with 20 prestige levels for Modern Warfare Remastered. The real question might be that if so many people are playing MWR, who exactly is going to be populating the Infinite Warfare servers? Either way, I'll be bringing you videos from both Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes for the release of Call of Duty. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all that is yet to come. Until next time.